amazing women out there. How are you doing today? I want to ask you a quick question. Have you ever stopped and wait and have this rethought about yourself? Have you ever asked yourself who you really are? Now, when I ask that question, I mean, who is your original person, your authentic individual? I am asking about who are you when that title is removed from your name. Let's say when the title of Mrs. is removed from your name, when the title of doctor or the title of pastor Mrs. or whatsoever title you can imagine is removed from your name, or even the title of mommy this and mommy that. Who is your real identity? Today on the show, we are going to be talking about something very unique, which is understanding who you are. We are looking at understanding who you are. Like I asked earlier on, have you ever stopped to ask yourself that particular question? If that question you sat and you thought about it and it made a meaning to you, then you are at the right place this moment. Welcome to Flashes of Dynamic Women's Thoughts from the stable of Salvation Dynamic Women's Global of Salvation International Prayer Christian Church Global, also known as SIPCC Global. I am Reuben Christiana, and you are welcome to the show today. Like I said earlier on, we are looking at understanding who you are. A lot of women out there, when the title of their name is actually removed from their name, they become ordinary without really having the understanding of who they are. And that is why we are looking at this topic today, because there is a need for you as a woman to know who you are. Are you just an ordinary woman? In fact, some people do not know the bearing of their life, because all that they have put ahead in their life is their marriage, is their children, is their this, is their that. But they do not really have the understanding of their own real identity. So it is very, very important for you as a woman out there for you to know who you are. Understanding who you are will help you to be able to navigate through life with purpose and integrity. Because if you don't, you will just be living your life anyhow, because you do not know who you are. You do not know what you stand for. So it is very, very important for you as a woman out there to know who you are in order to be able to fulfill life, and in order for you to be able to fulfill destiny, and for you to be able to fulfill purpose. It is very important for you to know the real you in you. It is not just about who you are. That is why you see some people, when their title is removed from their name, they become ordinary. They become scattered or shattered without them really knowing where to go again in life or how to proceed in life. So now I want to tell you why it is important for you to really know who you are as a woman. Understanding who you are will make you have the understanding that life is a journey. Life is a journey. You are on a journey here on earth. And for you to walk in the journey of life, you need to pick a path to walk on. But when you don't even know the person that is walking, how do you pick the right path to follow? So there is the importance for you to really know who you are, because it is when you know who you are that you'll be able to pick the right path for you to go in life. So if you don't know who you are, it will be very difficult for you to go through the right path in life. It will just mean that people will say, let's go through this direction, and you just turn, because you don't really know who you are. When you know who you are, it makes life easier for you. It makes decision making easier for you. It makes everything easier for you, because you know that, oh, I know where I am going to. I know where I am coming from. It makes choices easier for you as an individual. The kind of choices that you make in life is determined by you understanding who you are as an individual. If you don't know who you are, you make the wrong choice at every point in time. It could be in marriage, it could be in raising your children, it can be in career or any other aspect of your life. So for you to be a better woman that you always desire, that you always dream of being, then you need to understand who you are so that you'll be able to make the right choice in life. It helps you also to stop living by default, because when you understand who you are, you stop living by default. You begin to live in the purpose of what you have been created from. Your original you comes out and you begin to live by purpose. Now, having understand that it is important for you to understand and know who you are, then let us look at some few ways for you to really understand who you are as a woman out there. One of the way for you to really know who you are is for you to really consider your core value. What are those things that you value? Do you value honesty? Do you value growth? Do you value fulfillment? You need to look at those things that are your core value. You need to consider those things that are your core value. By the time you are able to identify and know what your core value is, then you are on the journey to understanding who you are as a woman out there. Also, you need to consider your strengths and your passion. What are those things that you find strength to do, that you can do them from morning to night, that you can easily do them at any point that you are called upon? What are those things that you have passion for, that it does not matter how it looks like, you just have something that is pushing you in the inside of you for you to do it? If you can focus on your strength, you can focus on your passion, then you have started identifying who you are, because through this you'll be able to identify who you are and you understand your personality even better and clearer. Also, you need to pay attention to those things that differentiate you from others. Every individual on earth has one thing or the other that make them unique, that make them different from another person. So you must also be able to sit down and identify those things that make you different from the other woman that is beside you, or from that your neighbor that you are living together, or from that your fellow staff that you are working together in the office. There is this unique difference in the inside of you, and I want to let you know there's nobody that will help you to identify this. You will be the one that will identify this by yourself. So you need to also look at that. What are those things that make you different from other people? What are those things that make you different and unique from other people? Also, I want you to know that you should also consider what are your life challenges. Your life challenges often point to who you are, because when you look at those challenges with the viewpoint of bringing out something out of it, it makes you a better person. So do not see your life challenges as, oh, they are just problems. See them as stepping stone. See them as something that you will use to be able to what? Identify and understand who you are as a woman out there. Now, I want you to understand this. Understanding who you are is not a destination that you just arrive overnight. In fact, it is not a destination. It is a journey, because you keep identifying and understanding yourself better on a daily basis. Why am I saying this? I don't want you to be too hard on yourself. Don't consider it by saying, oh, I am 30, oh, I am 40, oh, I am 50, and I don't even know who I am, or I don't even understand who I am. I thank God because you are coming across this program today. Even if you don't know who you are, by the end of this teaching, I believe that you will be able to pick your pen and begin to identify and begin to understand who you are. Don't be too harsh on yourself and say, oh, I don't have so much time anymore. Look at, I am at this age, I don't even know who you are. You can actually take a step today to start understanding who you are by looking at your strengths, by looking at inward at yourself, for you to be able to know who you are and you begin to understand yourself. Now, I will relate this to having a child of probably age 2 that is not yet walking. As a mother, you are like worried about that child, but no matter how you shout, no matter how you like try to like make things difficult for that child, it will not still make that child take a step. All you need to do is to do the needful that you are supposed to do as a mother. You keep like maybe praying. If you are somebody that you believe in praying, you pray for that child until that child take the first step. The way you will pamper that child to ensure that that child do the needful is the way I want you to do to yourself. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Take it gradually, take it one step at the other until you are able to identify and understand who you are. Because by the time you understand who you are, then you are ready to fly. And the sky is not just your limit, it's just going to be your starting point. Women out there, I encourage you today to sit down and begin to think of who you are. Try and identify and understand who you are, because without the understanding of who you are, you have not started. It is a journey. It is gradual. You can start today. Do not extend it till tomorrow. Start taking steps from today. I remain Christiana Reuben, and I appreciate you for joining us today. And I also want to appreciate View Radio for partnering with us on this great program. Please, you can do well by following them on all their social media handle at Facebook, at TikTok, and at Instagram. They are View Radio, at View Radio. So please, you can do this by following them. Thank you very much, everyone. It has been a wonderful moment being with you. See you same time and same station next week. Stay blessed.